What is the biblical meaning of water element? I told you that water has the authority to give life. But what is the biblical meaning of water element? Water, according to the Bible, speaks of life. In John 4, Jesus refers to himself as the living what? Water. Water also speaks of judgment. Just as fire speaks of destruction and judgment on the other side, water also speaks of judgment. In Genesis chapter 7, the great flood during Noah's time, water also speaks of renewal. In the New Testament, we see baptism taking place. That is renewal. And this had also one man who understood the element, so to say. This is an element of Moses. The name Moses means drawn from the water. You see, the strength of Moses was not in really him being called by God, but the strength of Moses was in him knowing his element. There are people who are connected to this element, the water element, people connected to this element, and they don't even know. These are people that every time when they get to the shower, their spirit will open up. Some will start speaking in tongues when they are in the shower. Why? Because you are connected to the water element. So the moment your body, your spirit feels water, something opens. And right there, your spirit wants to connect to God. And of course, there are people that once they get into the shower, they will start seeing visions of the mind. You know, the man called Daniel, in Daniel chapter 7, he speaks of the visions of the mind. He says, the visions of my mind. We call them the visions of your head. These are visions where now people will start having divine ideas, divine solution. You have a problem or you're dealing with a situation. But as soon as you get into the shower now, it is as if you are now seeing a solution and a way out. And some of you think properly when you are there. It's not that. You are seeing visions of the mind. There are people, once they immerse themselves or they go into like a bathtub and they start relaxing like this, they start meditating. They are able to meditate. Why are they able to meditate? Why are they able to travel in the spirit? Because they are connected to an element called water element. It is like this is the only place where you are able to hear God's audible voice. Hallelujah. And it's because you are connected to an element called the water element. There are people that every time they are to minister, example, they will carry water and they will not even drink that water. Why? Because they are connected. Some they don't even know. They are doing it unconsciously. But their spirit knows that you are connected to water element. There are people who, even when they go to work, they always want to carry water. Some when they go to sleep, when they are about to sleep, they will have to have water. Some, no matter what, they have to have water. And they don't know why. Some they think they love water. You don't love water. It's beyond that. So among other things, water has the ability to change color according to where you put it. Pay attention to what I'm saying. Has the ability to change color according to where you put it. If you take water, put water in a red jar, it becomes red water. If you put water in a green jar, it becomes green water. People with water element are the type of people that whenever they are in a place, they will take the shape of that place. What does that mean? That's why some of you don't know. Why is it that every time I get around wrong company, I become worse? And I get around prayerful people, I become the most prayerful one. Why when I get around certain people like this, it's like I take their nature. When you have a water element, it is easier for you to adapt in a place and to take the shape and the form of that place. Some of you, even when you were babies, even when you were growing up, you were easily influenced. People with this element, when they get to a place where there is an atmosphere of prophecy, they prophesy. When they are in an atmosphere of leadership, they lead. When they are in an atmosphere of healing, they feel God can heal that person through me. They know they've never healed anybody. But when they see healing, there is something that comes on them that tells them you can pray for that person and that person can be healed. Oh my goodness. When they get into an atmosphere of casting out devils, demons, there they can also cast out demons. Some of you are a big deal in the kingdom. You just don't know it yet.